What is up, everybody? My name is Commander, and welcome back to another episode of Art Survival Evolved. Today we're going to show you how to tame a manta. One of the probably most exciting creatures in the water, but at the same time one of the most annoying and pain in the butt to tame. So we're going to show you how to do that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and clear the water with this gun right here. You're going to want to definitely clear out the water of your enemies, as this is going to be a real pain. I believe I'm in infinite stat mode, as it looks like. So I don't have to worry about drowning. You will have to worry about drowning. First off, we're going to go to the shark. And I want to say that looks like it's about it. So next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go grab some stone pillars. Load them up. And what you're going to do is you're going to find a place where you want to place the first pillar. So I'm going to place one right there. And right now you can see the manta hasn't aggroed on me yet, which is alright. And you're just going to basically snap pillars together, and they'll snap on their own for the most part, so you won't really have to worry too much about where they're snapping. And the goal essentially is to get a little cage built. It's really this simple. It is to get a cage built, and provided you can manage this, we're going to cheat a little. We're not going to get it exactly perfect. We're trying to raise these pillars so high out of the water that he's not going to get his way out. So, well, you know what, that helps, because that means that ends the water now. Now, he should not get out of this multi-high structure here, but, you know, it's always a chance. And the biggest fear, actually, and the reason why we're building up above the water, is to keep him inside the water. Because they do like to come out of the water, especially when they're attacking. Okay, we got him in here. Now the goal for us is to, and this would be okay honestly to die, as you can see we can get out while he can't. Just gonna try and place up some pillars. Now, you could use a door or something like that to trap him, but this is just my way of doing it. And you can see he's all trapped inside now, which is perfect. Now you gotta be careful, because he can get you even though you can't get to him sometimes. And it's not hard to swim inside with him. So what we're going to do now, which apparently he looks like he's calmed his butt down, but you know, it's okay, it doesn't have to. Nope, there he goes, he's mad at me. So you don't want to be inside the cage with him. You might be able to get away with it some, but you definitely don't want to be inside the cage. You're going to need some health packs probably. Blood packs, health brews, whatever you can get. What you're going to do is try and get in here and just feed it. You can see I fed him and he's pretty good. The reason why we did this is because otherwise he could possibly jump out of the water, which we definitely do not want. And I really don't like the spacing on that. There we go. Makes me feel better. Alright, and that first one definitely gotta leave him waiting a while. Air tank would probably be preferable so you can stay under the water longer, but you're gonna damage that air tank whenever you're down here with him. So you're gonna basically just come up and feed him. It's really simple to tame these guys. Really hard because you need angler gel, which is their kibble, and then you basically are trying to cage them in without dying, which is very easy to do as they pierce regular armor. So trying to cage him in will be difficult. You might die a few times just in the process of trying to cage him in. That's why I suggest building the cage mostly first before attracting them. So now we're just waiting on it, and again, like always, it's a long wait on that first bite. After that, it's going to speed up. See that next bite there was actually faster than the last one. The last one seemed like it took at least 4 times as long as that one, and that second bite after taking the initial bite and then taking the second one, the third bite seemed like it took a lot less time. So at this point we're going to have a much easier time taming this guy. There you have it, guys. It's that easy, honestly, that easy. This is how you keep a manta from jumping out of the water during the taming process. Now, this was a very quick one. It is much more time consuming and more risky to do a larger one, such as a 150, because not only can he damage your suit even further, He can also kill you a lot easier, and he's gonna take a much longer time to do so. So guys, once you've got your Manta tamed, you'll realize you stand up on this guy, and you kind of use him like a surfboard, which is kind of cool, really neat looking setup. And they're really cool, and they're actually fairly quick. You can see he can move pretty fast. Spacebar will jump as long as you're near the surface of the water, although if you are below the water, like right there, it's not, but holding spacebar will cause you to surface. And then tapping it again will get you out. Now, there's no benefit by right-clicking or pressing C. The only thing you really have is your primary attack. This primary attack is not that strong. It's stronger, obviously, in the higher level dinos. This one has that's my melee. This one has a 434% melee, and let's just see how fast it can kill this Ichthys. This Ichthys should be level 35. So level 35 Ichthys, it killed it about 4 hits, and that's on the high end of this now, and that was a level 35. So really, this guy is not going to be very, very powerful when you tame him. He does have a little bit of strength, and he does bypass armor, so that is really good. These guys are perfect for when you've got like a Moser or something like that, and if you've got enough of these guys that are tanky enough. Are they worth taming? I'm not really sure. That's a question for somebody else, because in general, I am very oriented towards, for lack of a better word, purpose use and efficiency of taming this guy. And I feel if they come at you with a Moser, you need to come at them with 2 Mosers, not an army of these guys, because these guys die fairly quickly, while they can retreat their Moser, possibly, and reheal. Well, meanwhile, everything of yours that you had sent at it died. You can't replace those. It's much harder to replace those for them than for them to heal their Moser. So I'm more of a big capital ship kind of guy versus fighters. One other thing to note about the Manta is the Manta can actually indeed hit the shore. Now, look, as you see, as it gets really close to the shore, it starts taking damage. My health is down by 1/3. If you accidentally jumped up on something, let's say, I'm gonna go cheat infinite stats. No, I better not. I mean, if it dies, it dies. That's the important part. Let's say we did our jump. Oh God, we hit the shore. We can actually run our way back into the water, and look, we did live. We survived, barely, but we survived. So if you accidentally jump out of the water, it's not too bad. Now you can kill these guys pretty quickly, but unlike other dinosaurs or other water creatures that hop out of the water and die instantly, this guy has a little more life to him than that. Alright guys, so we have got a nice little dolphin here who wants to hang out with us. But that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. But you all take care, and I'll catch you next time. Be free, dolphin. Be free. Dolphin, you're free.